Powerful, dominant, creative. At just 22, Paul Pogba is already considered one of the world's best midfielders, and he has the medals to match. 3 Scudetti, 1 Coppa Italia, and a FIFA Under-20 World Cup. And selection for the FIFA World 11 completed a very good 2015.
It's important to set yourself long-term goals and then achieve them. My dream is to be a great player and have a wonderful career. If that's to happen, then I'm going to have to adapt faster and gain more experience. It's an honor for me to show what I can do, and I'll continue to give everything I have.
Born and raised in the eastern suburbs of Paris to Guinean parents, Pogba is the youngest of 3 boys who all love the game and who've all grown up to become professional footballers.
I've always been close to my family. My brothers are also footballers, so we've always kept in contact. And they've given me a lot of advice. My development as a footballer is down to them, and it's down to my teammates from Manchester and also Juventus when I first began playing professionally. The advice of all these people has helped me to progress.
Growing up, Pogba drew inspiration from watching the French stars of 1998, when he was just 5 years old. Just down the road at the Stade de France, the national team celebrated an historic 3-0 win against Brazil. For France and for Pogba, it was a generation that contained one defining figure.
My first memory of the World Cup is when France won in 1998. My World Cup idol was Zidane, of course. Well, Zidane and Ronaldo. I was at home and we were watching the match on TV. I was really young, and I remember when they won, we all ran outside. We were jumping on cars, and the alarms were going off. It was pretty funny, and it's one of my favorite memories. I would say that Zidane's an icon in France. Everyone knows him, and everyone respects him in the footballing world. He's someone that we all admire, and I think we all hope to have a career as successful as his.
"16 years later, in Brazil, Pogba fulfilled his own dream of playing on the biggest stage, arriving in Rio for the FIFA World Cup 2014. He would help a young France team reach the quarter-finals, where they were beaten by eventual winners Germany.
To play in the World Cup, for me, is every footballer's dream. To play in a World Cup and win is like playing out a fantasy. So, of course, every footballer wants to win the World Cup. My goal at the World Cup is something that I'll never forget. It was my first tournament, and my first goal came against Nigeria. It was an unbelievable feeling and a great moment, which helped the French team in the World Cup. It was a dream come true.
He's already achieved so much, so young. But there's no limit to Paul Pogba's ambition for club or country. And no reason why he should not continue his development into one of the greatest players of his generation.
We have a very good group of players and a coach with a lot of experience who's won the World Cup. So I think he can help us go all the way and achieve our goals. My dream is that I'll start by winning the Scudetto with Juventus, and then the Euros, which will follow in France. I hope that will be my first trophy with the French team. I really want to win the Euros. We won the World Cup in France, and I hope we'll win the Euros at home too. After that, we'll have to see what happens next.